Yo, what's happening, y'all? This is the final episode for the day, Nikaraxhi Sports Take. And on this video, we're going to talk about the last game from Monday, featuring the Philadelphia Eagles falling to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 9-32. Now, this game, man, a lot of people may have been surprised by the outcome, but to be real, I can honestly say I wasn't surprised. Excuse me. Mainly because, like, I kind of seen this coming from the jump. Like, once I seen Philly playing like kind of bad on defense, and it kind of started out in like week 9, week 10ish, kind of like, you know what I mean? And like people started saying, "Oh, they winning games, they still winning games, they 10-1." But the point was, like, bro, like they weren't playing good defense. Like they weren't getting pressure on the quarterback, they weren't getting turnovers, none of that but they were turning the ball over to the point where Jalen Hurts, he was turning the ball over at an alarming rate. Like it was like at a rate where he had more turnovers. No, he had threw for more picks after week 8 than he had at any point during his time in the NFL. And then he ended up finishing the season with over 16 turnovers, and that was like top 2, top 3 in the league. You know what I mean? Not including the fumbles too. So it was just an inconsistent year from both sides of the ball. They didn't want to tackle. Then you could tell in the last game, James Bradbury giving a half-ass performance. Didn't even want to tackle. I think it was Josh Palmer on the last touchdown that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers ended up scoring. It kind of looked like, fuck it. I mean, the game over with. Hell, we about to pack our shit up anyway, and shit, we out. Like you can't be allowing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just a total collapse. Like they ended up being the first team to start the season 10-1 and ended up losing 6 of your last 7 games, including the playoff game. They couldn't run the ball effectively at all. I mean, they started out the game running the ball. They ran the ball. They first 2 plays, they got a first down on one. They got some solid yards on the next play. But they didn't run the ball effectively. They only ran the ball 15 times. That was their fewest attempts this season. They were 0-9 on third down, 0-2 on fourth down. So they couldn't convert on third down or fourth down. So if you can't convert on third or fourth down, how you gonna stay on the field? How you gonna stay in the game? You know what I mean? Those are the key downs. That if you can't convert on those downs, then it's no point in you even. It's no point. Cause you got to stay on the field, because you can't do that. Your defense has to get back out on the field, and then they've got to cover for long stretches. You know what I mean? And they get gassed, they get winded. You know what I mean? Like, it happens. But it was just inconsistent play. Like from everywhere. Like the Bucks, they scored on the first 4 drives, bro. They scored 17 points on the first 4. They scored 17 points on their first 4 drives. You know what I mean? So they felt confident. Like they didn't feel any pressure. Like, these the Philadelphia Eagles from last year. No, like you can't. This thing. Like, you can't take in consideration what happened last season into what happens this season. Like everybody gets a clean slate. Every team. Like everybody starts 0-0. You got to start the fuck over. Like you can't just be like, we finished 15-1 last season. We're gonna run it back this season, and we're gonna win a Super Bowl. It doesn't happen like that. It doesn't happen like that generally in sports, especially the NFL. Like, I mean, for real. Like, I got another question I'm gonna ask before I get out of here, but let me go to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, hats off to them. Baker Mayfield, you impressed me. You impressed the fuck out of me this season. Like, I didn't even expect y'all to win 2-3 games this season. Like, I just didn't see what they had, but I just felt that you were gonna, go back to the Baker Mayfield from last season. But you definitely did a hell of a job this season. You should be the comeback player of the year, for sure. You feel what I'm saying? And then they better become banging down your door for a contract extension. Cause what else you gonna do? Like, you gonna draft one? I mean, you gonna have to wait, or you gotta like a a number 20 pick. So what you want to do? You going like it's virtually impossible unless you're going to sit and wait on the quarterback to fall into your lap. But the last question I got that I'm gonna ask before I get up out of here is the bigger collapse: the Dallas Cowboys having home field advantage and falling to the Green Bay Packers, or the Philadelphia Eagles starting the season off 10-1 and losing their last 7 games. Honestly, I'm gonna say the Philadelphia Eagles because, like, when you start this, bro, like, you can't even picture some shit like that happening. A team starting off 10-1, losing their last 6 or 7, and like not even having a shot at making a Super Bowl, bro. Like, I mean, they had a shot at making the Super Bowl or the conference championship, but it was far-fetched, bro. Like, a lot of shit had to go into their favor for them to win. And then, like again, if you watched the game last night, and if you watched the Eagles all season long, you would know that the problems that I was saying, like, it's facts. Like, bro, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna just say some shit just to say some shit. Like, that's not me. Like, I know what my eyes see. You feel what I'm saying? And what my eyes see, they don't lie. You feel me? Like, a lot of times people it's a lot of people that are like fans. Like, I'm not like that. You feel what I'm saying? I don't sugarcoat nothing. You know what I mean? I tell you what I see, and what I see is what I see. And that's just what it is. But yo, I'm out, man. Appreciate everybody that tuned in today for this Nikaraxhi Sports Take. I make sure y'all tune into me next week. We're gonna be talking about the aftermath of those divisional games from the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills, the Green Bay Packers and the the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers and Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. So y'all make sure y'all tune in, man. I'm out, man. Peace.